I personally feel like I'm blessed with a very healthy mental health. I know how to stay relaxed in a lot of these crazy situations.
Hmm.
I think people fail to notice is there's a lot of unhealthy players in the game, right? Mental health is just poor and their emotions get bled out onto the field, and a lot of people have to deal with that. And I see it as a big problem. As we kind of grow, my hope for everyone is just to take this game for what it is. It's just a game. We're here to have fun. We're here to enjoy ourselves. Some people take it up as a profession, and because they decide to take it to that next level, they have to really understand that with this higher level of approach to the game becomes a lot more responsibility. You have to have bankroll management. You have to create a healthy balance between your life and work, and you have to create data, even data for players that are trying to do this. You just need to hold your numbers,
That's right.
right? Like if you're not understanding where you fall in this game, you can't take it to that next level of like being a professional. If you're just doing it for fun, then hell yeah, go ahead and splash, man. Get in there and be a LA blaster, and then go back to work and enjoy yourself.
Yeah.
Totally cool. They don't care about bankroll, right? They're whole purpose is just to strictly enjoy themselves.
Yeah.
It's important to cater to them too.
100% agree. For the players that come in and they are kind of splashing around and having fun, it is their ways of also experimenting with their style of play, learning from the good players at the table and observing how they play. And I actually just see like these LA blasters and all these different blasters from all over the place constantly improving bit by bit. Right, all of a sudden they stop plugging a leak here and there.
Yeah, definitely. I'm all about helping the community be a better player. Anyone that has a question, anyone wants to dissect a hand,
Yeah.
even though it is annoying. For the right people, I understand like they're really committed to it and they value my opinion. I take the time out and I evaluate a hand and we break it down and I give them my honest opinion. Don't do it while I'm working, guys. When I'm working, I'm working. But if you want, you catch me outside on a break or whatever, it's okay. Come chop it up.
Yeah.
But if I'm on the field, I'm out there. I'm zipping around. I got duties. I got to take care of the tournament. And then on their break, they're like, "But listen, two outer." I'm like,
It's good that you're patient with the bad beat stories too, even when you're working.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I do. I just always nod and say it's okay. Try again later. One of my favorite tournament stats that I want to share with everyone. Baseline, 1 out of 8 is in the money, right? If you're a good player, 1 out of 7.5, 1 out of 7. If you're a crusher, 1 out of 6.5, you're in the money. You will lose on average as a good player around 6 times before you cash once.
That's right.
And if you cash 3 times in a row, guess what?
Yeah.
Statistically, you're
You're
gonna
gonna.
have a spree of like just losing. You have to be mentally healthy to deal with these downswings because they hurt, dude.
Yeah,
Just
I know.
a little win and you're on cloud nine and you're like, I'm the best, and then boom, 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 negative, 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 negative. And you're like, what am I doing wrong? That's just part of the game, and that's the most difficult part that people need to accept. Just bite that bullet and say, well, pun intended on the bullets, because you're going to need probably more than one
Yeah.
to get yourself going in specific tournaments. It's just how the cookie crumbles.
Yeah.
Tournaments are tough.
The cash rates are a really good way of looking at it because it is probably something like 1 out of 6, for a very, very good player. And just think about that. Some of the best players in the world, right, are only cashing 1 out of 6 times. And then you have to also think about what tournament poker really is for, is that you're trying to get like podium finishes and final tables, because that's where all the money's coming from. If you're not getting too many deep runs, you're probably not kind of taking the appropriate risk to get a big stack to go on deep runs, because that's not really where tournament poker, earning comes from. It's just constantly like min cashing. So you get a big score, just know that you're probably going to bleed away 25% of that, right, in buy-ins for a little while before you maybe get another one, right? So it's just kind of how it goes.
Yeah. Speaking of big wins, I want to bring a important part of finding a W in a tournament, right?
Yeah.
With winning a tournament also comes great responsibility that you're not ready for. Say, for example, you're playing one of our larger events, one of our 1 million plus guarantees, and you end up taking first place for a whopping 300,000. Like you said, 25% probably going to get invested back into poker because first off, now we think we're the best, right? Now we think like we're crushers, and we're going to play higher volume and we're going to play higher stakes. You are a lot more nonchalant about your money bankroll management at this point. You can buy in as many times and you just find yourself, you're winning, but you're still like losing because you're up. My best recommendation to everyone is find an investment. You win a lot of money, put your money into something that's going to make you more money later. Take this money, invest it, and with the money that you're generating from your investments, go back to play. Way better off in life with that strategy. It doesn't mean you need to create like the biggest bankroll to play the highest stakes, right?
Yeah.
Like you take this 300,000, you just need 50K still.
Right.
You were playing with under 50K before, right? As a bankroll, just keep it up. Just maybe boost it a little bit. Take a few chances. Don't say don't. Take a few chances.
Yeah.
But just be cautious and approach the game with the understanding that this isn't going to happen every day. And when you do find a big win, do something smart with it. Property or crypto or whatever you find as an option, just invest.
Yeah,
You know?
that's what I do too. Is every time I get a big score, I will go to the cage and ask for a check because I don't want to sit there with a bag of cash trying to deposit it at the bank, because of what I'm doing is I'm putting into the bank and then just going and invest in stocks or crypto or something like that. And then usually I set aside a little bit, just future tournaments. I don't tend to all of a sudden start playing all high rollers because of it. Maybe I'll shot take one or two here and there, but typically I am actually just trying to invest that money. It's a really, really smart thing to do.
I don't take my job as just a job. I take it as an opportunity and a blessing.
Yeah.
I'm very fortunate. I'm so fortunate. I get to conduct the largest games in Los Angeles. Like, what a privilege. I'm getting a little goosebumps here, but like truly, 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 it means so much to me.
Yeah.
To be able to format and create and host these wonderful events where I get to give wonderful experience to a player.
Yeah.
Because I'm a player myself. I know how cool this is. I know how fun playing tournaments are. Yeah, I don't take it for granted. I definitely love my job. And I don't see myself going anywhere else. Like to have that healthy balance. Thankfully, tournament series are on for a certain period of time. I get to sign on and sign off whenever I like.
Yeah, that's great.
So, yeah, that's been like the biggest blessing. For sure.
Yeah, and speaking of which, so right now we are recording this in February 2025. So I know that the card room that you do work for, which is the Bicycle Casino, they have a big event coming up soon. So you want to tell us a little bit about that event?
Absolutely, guys. Everyone, come on down. February. It should be. I believe we are starting either the 23rd or 24th or the 22nd, February 22nd and February 23rd. We have a 40K one day.
Nice.
Before the series starts.
Nice.
We increased our weekend guarantees, and then starting on the upcoming week, I believe it's the 24th after, or the end of that week, the 28th. I'm not exactly sure. Schedule should be coming up shortly, but we'll be hosting all the way until April 17th. We have the Park West Classic. We have some great larger buy-in tournaments with some great guarantees. I know we have a 400K guarantee, a 500K guarantee, a 1 million guarantee, good high roller events near the end of the series. Like, we're really producing these larger events for the fields that I'm so excited for. Really get all these players that are coming from outside of LA to come in and play in LA again. It's really exciting to see the work that Jeff is doing over there. So I hope to see everyone early as February 24th. If not, February 28th. I'll be hosting at the Bike. Everyone come up and say hi. It's my pleasure to host for you guys. And we'll be there until April 17th.
Yeah, and everybody, definitely go to the Bike. Bicycle Casino's website is at thebike.com.
That's right.
And you should be able to find the schedule. It actually looks like fantastic events. I'm especially excited about the Classic. All the 1Ks are always so great in LA. It's going to be a really, really great series.
I do want to add one more quick plug. I just want to say thank you so much to Jeff Thompson, who hosts that room now. Now it's just Jeff running the show for the most part. Mo is definitely a piece of it, but Jeff is so willing to listen and so intuitive with what is necessary to grow. And I admire that so much about him. It makes us such a better room. He listens to people's feedback. He asks people about structures. He is always trying to tweak and listen and make things better.
Yeah.
This specific series coming around, we had a good chat where I tried to highlight a few things that I think would make a tournament a little bit better by adding more time, creating more value for the players. He listened and implemented. And now our structures are only even better. He deserves that big shout out, and I'm very thankful to have him as my boss.
Yeah, I mean, to have a tournament director listen as much as he does to the community, he's constantly seeking feedback, and he almost like defers his own opinion to what the community kind of wants, right? And he doesn't try to reinvent the wheel constantly. Like that's actually the sign of a fantastic tournament director. So definitely,
Yeah.
you know, if you see Jeff at the bike, definitely reach out to him. Also, he's pretty active on Twitter. So his Twitter handle is JTPokerTD. I'll also stick it up here on the screen so you can see. So definitely reach out to him, and also reach out to Larry. Larry, you know, is also not only just a floor man, actually really assists with, you know, how they kind of structure the tournaments, how they do the schedule and all that kind of good stuff. So these two guys are definitely going to make sure the bike's in a good place for years to come.
And I want to highlight how beautiful that trophy looks in the background.
Yeah. Are you guys still going to keep doing the engraving ones?
You know, I can't tell you yes or no, but I definitely do hope so.
Yeah, I hope
Right?
so
I
too.
definitely think it was good.
Yeah, there's some people like
So,
Matt Salzberg who's going to be very upset if you don't have those anymore because he really wants one.
yeah. Super cool trophies. I really do like them. And, you know, just his creativity. There you go again. You know,
Yeah.
another thing that he plugged in that just works well. I know you guys heard about the new chips that came in. I'm so excited
I'm
for
excited
them.
to see them. Yeah.
That'll be all fun. Just know that sometimes I'll also be playing. I'm a player too. So it'll be cool if I get to see all you guys on the felt as a player. Yeah, never be shy to ever ask me questions, and love you all. Keep staying happy, enjoying the game, and most importantly, have fun.
Awesome. So thanks so much, Larry, for coming on 10-Minute Poker Tips. I hope to have you on again because you have so many good insights here with the community. But thank you again, buddy.
Cheers.